What up, y'all? Let's chop it up real quick. Let's talk about a question I'm always asked. I'm always asked, girl, how do you do it? Where did the discipline come from? Whoop-de-whoop, blah, blah, blah. So let's tackle it. People often forget when they see me in this current state, people forget that I had to crawl through the mud to get here. I wasn't always a size 2-4. I wasn't always this agile. I wasn't always this limber. I wasn't always this physically fit. I literally had to get my health and wellness out of the mud. I had to have a full understanding that the pain I was currently in, breathing heavy, breaking furniture, joint pain, chronic headaches, fatigue, depression, anxiety, shit like that, it was all non-productive pain. I was scared of pain that I was already in. Don't let that shit go over your head. I was scared of pain that I was already in. I was in the type of pain that ruins your life. And that shit, it was self-inflicted because there was no one else coaching me to pick up the bullshit food. I was willingly picking up my form of drugs. I'm a whole food addict. I have to practice this shit in a different way because I know I'm a food addict. And do you understand how long it took me to be able to say that and not be embarrassed about it? How long it took me to say that so I could own it and fix it? Because you can't fix what you don't fucking acknowledge. So with that being said, I had to choose my poison. It was either going to be poison that was going to kill me, or it was going to be poison that was going to kill the root of my problems. Did you catch that? So I say all of this to say it came from a place of understanding who I was as an individual. We often talk about, I need a 90-day program. No. When you're a food addict, there is no 90-day program. You have to legit fight for your life just like you're a drug addict. There might be a rehab program that you'll sit in for 90 days, but there are times where you have to go beyond that 90 days. You have to go so far into your healing that you take a time frame off of it. You get so far into your healing that you just allow the healing to take place with no expectations and no hesitations and no fear. When you start placing boundaries around your healing, you will fail because you're not willing to open yourself to the possibilities. That's how you miss out on life. That's how you miss out on blessings. That's how you miss out on education. So to wrap this up, fight for your life. That's what I did. I got to a place where I was tired of being less than. I was tired of being in pain and it not being productive. So I shift my thinking. I legitimately shift my pain to productive pain. And I legitimately found my value, my worth. I set my boundaries and I forced myself to do what I did not want to do because there's no magic pill, there's no shortcut, there's no easy way. The only way is to submit to the full process and get that shit done. Now, be cute. Once you heal, stay healed. Don't backtrack. Have your standards, have your boundaries, have your routines, have your rituals that keep you in a place of understanding who you are and what you are so you will never self-sabotage your being again. I love you all. Deuce.